In a sudden twist of fate, our protagonist finds himself crowned as a prince overnight, perplexed by the mystical Dullahan's magic stone. Alone amidst the grandeur, he's confronted by an ominous figure, as cherished Olivia takes refuge behind him, a silent vow of protection in his resolve. In a dazzling realm, a figure descends, perplexing a young man. The mysterious being confirms the lamentable cause of his demise. With a twist of fate, he's offered a gamble at life through the whimsical life gacha. His skepticism towards the system is palpable, destiny now a game of chance. In uncertainty, the protagonist hesitates before the goddess's gacha game, grappling with a lost past. The gacha yields a super rare prize, a golden orb, symbolizing both chance and fate. Revealed as an ability card, Toxin Decomposition EX. The discovery marks a defined step into a new existence, laced with power and potential challenges ahead. Bewilderment and destiny intertwine as the protagonist receives a blasé yet potent skill. Amid lighthearted scorn and revelation, the deity flashes a mischievous smile, propelling our hero into a vast fantasy realm, where battles and enchantments await. Alone in a quiet room, a contemplative figure reflects at the breakfast table. The grandeur of an empty house looms in the background, suggesting a life of solitude. A sudden gesture, a twitch, interrupts their thoughts. They ponder, questioning the reality of their experience. Was that a dream of when I got reincarnated? The character wrestles with the wonder of dreams versus reality, a moment of introspection that might foreshadow a fantastical journey, hinting at a rich inner world and a previous life. Just now, leaves us hanging, deepening the mystery of their true identity. In the throes of discomfort, the protagonist reflects on a unique ability, a toxin-killing skill developed over 5 strenuous years. With resolve, the character tests this power on mold, revealing the remarkable potential to decompose harmful bacteria, a pivotal moment of triumph and scientific wonder. As he clutches his head, vowing to abandon a troublesome skill, a sudden realization hits. Training with his father is imminent. Rushing out, he dashes toward his destiny, passing rows of training soldiers with fierce determination. The clang of swords awaits. Under his father Logos's watchful eye, a critical sword skill evaluation unfolds, pride swelling with every swing. Better at swinging a sword, notes Logos, the Heim Kingdom's esteemed general. Tension lingers, thick as steel. Overlooking a bustling port city, the influential Roundheart family's territory is revealed. Camilla is greeted warmly, highlighting her status. A character reflects on their reincarnation into this noble family, crediting a super rare gacha as Logos watches with a stern gaze. Pride swells in the mentor's praise as Grint revels in his knightly bearing, a beaming figure of aspiration. Training is to carry on, with Ain honing his swing, determination etched on his face, as Grint's path leads off with guidance. Their journeys, though entwined, branch into individual quests for mastery. In a moment of familial pride, a character brags about their little brother's exceptional ability, a skill named Holy Knight, rare in their kingdom's history. Their connection is half-blood, sharing a father with different mothers, emphasizing their nuanced relationship. The elder sibling harbors a planar skill, Toxin Decomposition EX, contrasting the siblings' fated paths as both stand beneath the shadow of their heritage. Gritting his teeth, a boy practices his swing with determination, internally acknowledging the dark truth about his father, but choosing to focus on his own potential instead. So frustrating, he mutters, channeling his emotions into each forceful strike. On the training grounds, determination beams from a young swordsman, eager to prove himself to his father by striking an iron dummy. Despite warnings from his attendant about the impossible task, his resolve only strengthens, showcasing a poignant pursuit of parental approval. In a tense clash of steel, the protagonist recoils from the strike of an armored foe, his agonized cry ringing out. Below, a smug declaration echoes, "Didn't I already say it's impossible?" In the ensuing panels, pain and resolve intermingle in the protagonist's downcast eyes, a whisper to himself, "I can't keep letting our differences discourage me." The scene juxtaposes despair with determination, setting the stage for a tale of overcoming insurmountable odds. Determined to outdo herself, she commits to her studies, driven by the desire to astonish her family and prove her mettle. Every page turned is a step towards her goal. In the tranquil study chamber, under the dim light, a young master diligently conquers a mountain of books. Oblivious to time's passage, a gentle reminder from a seasoned butler signals evening's descent. With a meek apology, the young scholar surfaces from the deep sea of academia, marking another day's relentless pursuit of knowledge. Praise fills the air as an elderly mentor lauds the young master's diligent pursuit of knowledge and training, a dual path leading to dreams of scholarship or even generalship, a testament to the mansion's belief in his boundless potential. A heartfelt thank you is his humble reply, a smile alight with hope and dedication. In a serene panel, a wide-eyed youth, surprise etched on his face, exclaims, "Mother is!" A juxtaposition of calm exterior and the impending emotional reveal sets the stage as he confidently accepts an invitation. "Yes, I'll do so." His earlier vibrancy wanes, tension mounts as he approaches a door, worry seeping in. "Mother, are you there?" The silence behind the door speaks volumes. He's invited with a simple, "Just come in." Anticipation grips as a hand reaches for the handle, accompanied by the signature knock knock of fateful encounters. A warm greeting from Olivia sets the scene. As the protagonist, Ain is welcomed into a world where his past and present blur, with Olivia being a maternal figure and an elder sister, encapsulating a complex familial bond that challenges the traditional roles due to Ain's memories of another life. In a heartfelt embrace, a nurturing figure commends Ain, noting his daily efforts, while he blushes, touched by the affection and a bit embarrassed by the praise and intimacy. "You really do your best every day," she acknowledges, as he is enveloped by her warmth and the comforting scent of books that she carries. A diligent mother, overwhelmed with work, ponders her next task. Her child admires her, noting her beauty despite the workload. Her managerial prowess shines, hinting at family dynamics and inner strength. The mother complex underlines their bond. A gift arrives for Ain, imbued with excitement. A status card reveals his essence: stamina, power, skills. A new journey beckons. The child, with wide-eyed curiosity, thanks their caretaker for the gift, a card detailing their stats. As the child ponders over the numbers, uncertain of their good or bad aspect, the caretaker gently assures them, mentioning that children at 5 typically possess a stamina of 10. The concept of gift of training emerges, a mysterious skill promising resilience and vigor, offering some solace as the child musters a determined, "All right." Their journey of growth and self-discovery subtly unfolding. A tender moment unfolds as a mother, her pride palpable, acknowledges her child, Ain's, dedicated self-reliance. Surprise registers on Ain's face, hearing mention of an errand from grandmother, leading to an inviting proposition from his mother for a leisurely walk, a chance to reconnect. In introspection, the protagonist grapples with guilt, lamenting the burden his mother endures. "It's my fault." A heavy admission weighs on him, self-blame rooted in his sense of duty as the eldest son. A noble lady expresses her wish, referring to a youth as her wonderful knight. Unsure at first, the boy accepts, his face lighting up with determination as he eagerly agrees to accompany her. The moment is marked with a shine, symbolizing the start of a heartfelt promise. In a quaint tea house, intrigue brews as a revered guest arrives. The proprietor, flustered, hastens to serve. A hushed conversation reveals an object of power, a magic stone, piquing interest and curiosity. What secrets does it hold? In a realm where monstrous guardians hoard magical cores, our protagonist learns of the stone's dual nature, perilous yet potent. Amidst this revelation, a simple honey-scented orb, seemingly benign, sparks his curiosity, leading to an unforeseen, startling transformation. Curiosity piqued by the taste, the protagonist tentatively licks a magic stone, an act unheard of, betraying both the innocence of youth and a hint of unexpected wisdom from reincarnation's gift. Alone, witnessed by none, this act might mark an unforeseen turn in their mystical journey. A shocked expression blossoms on Ain's face. It's sweet as he tastes the magic of the stone. In a quaint moment of discovery, he wrestles with unexpected guilt, his eyes betraying a mixture of wonder and worry. An intrigued onlooker asks, "Can I buy this magic stone?" But Ain's swift denial, "Ah, no, nothing's wrong," masks his inner turmoil, leaving us to ponder. What secrets does the stone hold? A heartfelt exchange blossoms at a quaint tea shop, where appreciation and mystique intertwine. The elderly owner gratefully bestows a magic stone upon a young patron as a gesture of thanks. Excitement fills the air as Ain and his companion prepare to venture out, only for surprise to grip them. The once vibrant stone has turned colorless, hinting at deeper secrets to uncover. On the training grounds, we witness the young master's dedication, his sword cutting the air with precision, swing after swing. The next day, an unexpected surge of power courses through him, his usual routine disrupted by an ominous energy. With a puzzled gaze, he finds his blade slicing through the practiced dummy with unforeseen vigor, a concerned attendant wary of the strain such power could inflict. Somehow I'm surging with power today, he muses, unaware of what this newfound strength might bring. In a high-stakes clash, we witness a flurry of motion as our hero darts forward with fierce resolve. Katana clenched in hand, they leap, slashing through the air. The sharp swish of the blade resonates, marking a critical moment of combat that demands viewers' rapt attention. In exhilaration, the protagonist proclaims their improvement as ominous vibrations loom. Confusion strikes with a swish behind, a wooden sword shatters. A sinister presence reveals itself, promising imminent danger. In a fateful encounter, we witness the ominous aftermath of a battle, with the young master standing in the shockwave's wake. Robotic parts are scattered, and a companion robot, in distress, cries out a warning. It seems a dire situation has unfolded, and our protagonist now faces the consequences. Astonished amidst his training, Ain Roundheart shatters the confines of possibility, severing iron with mere wood. Slashed through the iron armor with a wooden sword, echoes in disbelief, while stats surge, proof of his relentless dedication. Is this a glimpse of a hero's ascension? What, he ponders, skill and power intertwined, destiny beckoning. Page summary. A tense air grips the scene as horse-drawn carts roll in the distance, harbingers of unrest. The protagonist, a girl with a solemn gaze, confronts her mother, worry etched into her features. Of course, there's a certain event that has mother this angry, she acknowledges, setting the stage for conflict. The tension peaks as a young boy pleads, his voice a mix of fear and desperation. "Mo mother, please don't be so angry like that." He's clearly distressed, powerless to soothe the storm of emotions churning within, captured by his emphatic "Heh." But I can't afford to calm down. Each word, each expression, hints at the deeper turmoil threatening to unravel the fragile threads of their family fabric. At an elite gathering, the Roundheart family reveals young Grint as heir and his betrothal to noble Shannon, sparking Ain's concealed frustration over her father's favoritism. A worried son vows to earn his father's approval, troubled by his mother's sadness. Flashbacks reveal a mysterious incident attributed to metal fatigue, hinting at magical interference. Upon reaching their destination, the stage is set for the young protagonist's journey to unfold, underpinned by familial expectations and mysterious past events. In awe, a character marvels at the sprawling grandeur of the mansion before their eyes, a testament to wealth and beauty, setting the stage for a tale of opulence. As visitors arrive at the esteemed mansion, they're directed to meet with Lady Shannon's affluent family. Early tensions hint at a grand social hierarchy at play. Olivia and Ain, named with curiosity, stand out amidst formal introductions. Unseen, Logas and Marquis Bluno eagerly anticipate their arrival, setting the stage for inevitable encounters laced with nobility's airs and the subtlety of societal norms. The final panels, underscored by a simple "yes," capture a dutiful stride towards the mansion, each character carrying their own unvoiced expectations. Confusion and accusations unfold as Ain is barred entry to the party. A rule allows only one child per family. Inside, Grint awaits, raising suspicions of manipulation by Mother Camilla to secure his place. Apologies are exchanged, but the resolve remains. Ain cannot attend. Amidst a refined social event, a young man is entranced by a verdant garden's beauty, yearning to roam its paths, a stark contrast to his apparent disinterest in the party's allure, while the party's bustle continues within the mansion's elegant walls. In a tranquil garden, an aide expresses gratitude for a thoughtful resolution, rushing to inform the Archduke. Meanwhile, Ain admires the garden's beauty, paralleling it to his mother, as he chooses its serenity over the ongoing party. In a tender moment, one character joyfully imagines being amidst flowers, while another promises a closer embrace, hinting at a deeper bond. The tension of their proximity contrasts with the respect of their current setting, underscoring the emotional weight of their connection. In the Grand Estate's sunlit corridor, a loyal butler informs two visitors, permitted by Archduke Sama, to explore the gardens. Their guide awaits, sparking curiosity. A polite exchange introduces a noble scion, the eldest Roundheart's son, marking the beginning of an elegant encounter. In an exchange of identities, Klon introduces herself with a smile, revealing her prestigious lineage as the granddaughter of Graf August, head of the August house. Her poised demeanor contrasts with the wide-eyed intrigue of the onlooker, setting the stage for a tale of nobility and discovery. In a tranquil garden, Ain Roundheart is bewildered to encounter the noble daughter of Archduke Jerez. Exchanges of formal apologies set a respectful tone, while Olivia Sama's reserved glance hints at a deeper narrative. As evening unfolds, a cordial hostess promises guidance, her smile a blend of courtesy and mystery. Under the radiant moonlight, with stars lurking in the shadows, Ain gazes in awe at the luminescent flowers, declaring the scene mythical. Olivia's grace captivates Ain, their proximity underpinning his longtime admiration. As Olivia reflects on Ain's guidance, the night is filled with shared wonder and unspoken bonds. In a serene garden at dusk, characters marvel at the beauty. A cheerful exchange hints at deeper lore with the mention of Roundheart House. Emotions bloom like flowers around them. Whispers abound as the succession of the great general is unveiled. The second son takes the honor, brightening Heim Kingdom's prospects. Meanwhile, a young lady reflects on a chivalrous encounter, dismissing hearsay for her genuine impressions. In awe, a character praises Klon Sama's beauty. Nearby, radiant blue flowers capture their attention, noted for their rarity and the perfect balance of elements they require to thrive. Caution is advised, hinting at underlying danger despite the flora's allure. A lethal rose with poison strong enough for 1,000, dubbed the Blue Fire Rose, captures attention, an ominous beauty revealing its deadly nature. In an enigmatic discussion, characters marvel at a toxic flower which turns into a star crystal jewel upon extraction of its venom, a process as expensive as it is rare, casting a burden equal to half a year's territory taxes. Admiration and concern mix as peers praise a character's unique toxin decomposition EX skill, yet worry is evident due to the taxing after-effects. A pivotal moment looms. The protagonist faces a heavy decision to use their power despite personal cost. Dream and duty collide. A gentle prompt about seeing a star crystal hints at aspirations beyond the current struggle. The protagonist, burdened by potential, silently resolves to harness their cursed gift for a greater good. Startled by the sudden movement, a wide-eyed protagonist reaches desperately towards a majestic rose. "I understand," declares a composed figure, snipping a bloom with deliberation. A panicked cry echoes, "Don't touch it!" as another rushes in, horror-struck, realizing the potential peril. Submerged in a sea of bubbles, our protagonist experiences the peculiar sensation of toxin detoxification, akin to sipping a minty soda. No adverse effects this time. A mystery unfolds. A tense moment unfolds. Panic in her eyes. Ain pleads to stop a dire action. An ally is gripped by determination. "I can do this," as they shatter a toxic danger. The hero radiates confidence. "My skill is the strongest against poison," a nod to divine guidance. They're ready for the challenge. A sudden burst of light fractures the tranquil bridge scene as two onlookers tense up. Below, amidst scattering petals, a girl's astonishment grows. "That's," she gasps, witnessing another's disbelief, a woman's elegant poise faltering. "No way," the girl whispers, her wide eyes mirroring the shock of unraveling reality. Beneath a sky etched with a mystic star, a young boy marvels at a radiant star crystal held within his grasp, wonder sparking in his eyes, a moment of enchantment amid roses. In a moment of revelation and awe, Klain discovers the extent of her companion's unique skill. Shocked by the audacity of their risky move, she is at once both concerned and astounded that someone could harness such power. "Even if you have one, you were too reckless," Klain exclaims. As her companion apologizes, a mysterious object is presented to Klain, symbolizing a dream realized. The air is thick with emotion and significance as Klain gazes upon the offering, uttering the person's name softly, Klonisama. The connection between the two deepens amidst the unfolding mystery. A heartwarming exchange unfolds. A bashful boy extends a kind gesture, offering a handmade gift to a surprised girl. Her wide eyes and gasping classmate underscore the emotional weight of this simple yet poignant moment. "Would you please accept it?" he asks, his humility resonating in the hushed silence that follows. A moment of self-doubt grips a nervous boy as he ponders if a girl will mock him, only to be swept in his own wave of embarrassment over his cheesy line, all under a girl's astonished gaze. In a moment of earnest exchange, a character humbly offers a gift, insisting it would trouble them if not accepted. Tension breaks as hands tentatively unite over a delicate flower, a silent yet potent affirmation, yes. In a serene garden at dusk, a smiling girl with flowing hair and a gracious dress stands, holding a rose, accepting an unseen proposition with a sense of contentment and resolve. In a moonlit ballroom, Ain marvels at a gift, a token of adoration from an earnest admirer. Klon humbly crafts a present, stirring the witness to gush with praise. The scene shifts. A heartfelt farewell unfolds as Klon expresses gratitude for cherished memories shared with Ain. Yet, a duty calls, pulling Klon away from the desire for deeper conversation. A looming speech awaits. Klon insists on informality, forging a closer bond with Ain, while a pensive atmosphere looms with the father's tardiness, contrasting the light-hearted exchange above. In a serene mansion, a maid shares news. Earl Roundheart departs early for an evening festivity. A noblewoman, in search for her husband, is met with silence. Her dejection is palpable. The maid's inner turmoil surfaces, questioning her worth in her father's eyes, a moment tinged with sorrow and self-doubt. In a poignant exchange, Anne is confronted with a haunting question about his father. Torn, he confesses mixed feelings. Gratitude for his upbringing clashes with unresolved bitterness toward his father's treatment of his mother. Relief softens her expression. "That's good to hear." She beckons the boy. "Let's go." Shocked, he falters. "Go? Where to?" Tension arises as he utters, "Mother?" Her resolve is clear. "I can't bear to see Ain experiencing such harsh things like this anymore." The page teems with concern and decisive action. Under a moonlit sky by the castle, Olivia leads, her smile radiant, proclaiming their destination, their homeland, a haven of beauty. Her son, bewildered, ponders the depths of her words. Note, character names and relationships are inferred contextually for storytelling purposes. Under the starlit sky, Ain's confusion turns to alarm, as his mother's cryptic mention of their fatherland shatters the calm night. Her cryptic object crumbles, signaling a turning point in their tale. Mysteries unfold. Under a sky speckled with stars, a poignant moment unfolds as the mother, relinquishing a symbol of her past, declares, "I don't need it anymore after all." Her son, in a mix of confusion and realization, witnesses this act of letting go. They agree to return to the port city, but as the scene closes, the mother, with a composed smile, requests a swift retrieval, hinting at an inevitable parting. Relieved to return, they near the estate before midnight. "Just wait a little more." A mother's enigmatic whisper to her child stirs unease as the carriage rolls past familiar gates, unhalting. Concern paints the boy's face. "Mother, why isn't the carriage stopping?" Tension mounts as home slips away. Curiosity turns to shock as the character peers out, the city's chaos drawing him to the window. Why is the city so rowdy this late at night? A tumult rises. Citizens scream for knights, terror etched on their faces. "Kia! Someone! Stop it!" An ominous question hangs heavy. "Hey, what is that thing?" Tension grips the scene. Their eyes are fixed on the mysterious, towering object. "What is that?" The boy's wide-eyed horror mirrors our own. Fear grips the city. An unknown threat looms. Its silent presence speaks volumes. In awe, the characters gaze upon a colossal ship, decoyed by warplanes under the solemn sky. Hope and trepidation mingle as they embark upon this voyage into the unknown. Shocked by a colossal ship, characters express awe and fear. Olivia-sama's name echoes. Tension rises as armored troops advance. "Run for your life," echoes urgently. In a stark chamber, an army of knights stands at attention, an imposing force. Amidst them, a lone figure, a boy named Ain, is approached by a gentle voice. "It's okay, Ain." His mother, a vision of strength and grace, reassures him. Fear grips him as he calls out to her, "Mother." Yet she addresses a knight sweetly. "Brave little knight over there, please be at ease." Tension hangs as Ain is encircled by steely eyes and sharp spears. Introducing herself, Christina Wernstein greets Ain-sama with a polite bow, her eyes reflecting a blend of sincerity and anticipation. a splendid reunion unfolds in the port city, Roundheart. Gazing at Olivia's refined beauty, the young Chris is assured she's no foe. It's been a while, she warmly states. Moments later, a grand ship arrives, a vessel to return Princess Olivia to her realm. Under a starlit sky, a character of note, referred to as Princess, cryptically promises to share details later. Confusion hangs in the air, highlighting the princess's pivotal role. As characters ascend the mansion's grand staircase, a directive is given. All right, Ain, let's go inside the ship. Anticipation builds as they approach the stately Auguste Archduke's mansion, where stories and secrets await within its imposing walls. Graf Auguste, patriarch of the Auguste family, reflects on the choices of the Archduke's lineage. Amidst his contemplation, he observes a young girl, beaming with innocence, who holds a precious object, a testament to her unique bond with Ain. In a moment of tension, the character grapples with the betrayal of a familial promise, a whisper away from a secret that could ripple through the kingdom. The gravity of the decision at hand looms large, as they sit across from each other, the weight of legacy and duty pressing upon them. Don't tell me the Roundheart family intends to break the promise, a somber prediction of a potential power shift within the kingdom's ruling lineage. The response, "I get it," is terse but loaded, an acknowledgement of the unsaid strategy and turmoil. With a council to maintain secrecy, the plot thickens, hinting at clandestine moves on the geopolitical chessboard of Ishtar. In a tense revelation, the characters grapple with geopolitical truths. The Heim Kingdom stands no chance against Ishtalika, a civilization ahead in every way. The young girl's identity shocks all. She's not just any citizen, but the daughter of the king of Ishtalika, Silvid von Ishtalika. Her association with Bardland Company belies a deeper role, teasing at a complex web of power and influence that binds these figures together. In a regal chamber, the air thick with anticipation, stands Olivia von Ishtalika, the second princess, radiant in her finery. A revelation unfolds, revealing her true royal lineage to an attentive world. Shock etches the characters' faces as the revelation sets in. Ainsama belongs to the upper echelons, a true noble. The gravity of the situation is underscored by a heartfelt smile, a silent harbinger of a royal lineage unveiled. Royalty, the word hangs heavy, echoing a mix of disbelief and awe. In a room juxtaposed by solitude and anxious anticipation, Olivia Sama's secret weighs heavily as Ain confronts the implications of her royal engagement to the Roundheart family. Concern etches Ain's face, while Chris observes with unease, her stern gaze piercing the tension. Olivia, caught between duty and camaraderie, reassures with a protective embrace, yet the question lingers. What tangled destinies await them? Sincere apologies permeate the room as a mother's unexpected candidness surprises onlookers. Secrets linger, creating a blend of warmth and mystery. A heartfelt gift, a star crystal, symbolizes a deep bond, prompting smiles and sparking curiosity about the crystal's origins. Emotions twine with the crystal's significance, foreshadowing connections yet to unfold. A girl grins, suggesting a proposition as a male protagonist is baffled, echoed by onlookers' surprised, "Huh?" Their reactions intensify the moment's suspense. Embarrassment and realization strike as a character internally panics, contemplating their unintentional feelings for Clawn. Meanwhile, a joyous Clawn gracefully accepts a proposal, her smile radiant as the flowers she holds. As the scene transitions, curiosity about their journey to the capital arises, with a practical answer hinting at a meticulously planned voyage, only to be disrupted by a sudden comedic outburst of alarm from one of the characters. Amazed by a water-powered steam train, characters compare technological marvels, contrasting Ishtalika's advanced civilization with Heim Kingdom's. Ain is praised for his knowledge, sourced from books. Aboard the ship to Ishtalika, characters share a moment of tranquility. A female warrior assures much-needed rest. Their camaraderie blooms over a meal, an air of ease before unseen challenges awaiting ashore. A shimmering train powers in as awe strikes our heroes. Amidst a bustling cityscape, our protagonists stand by. An air of beginning and adventure awaits. Awe grips our protagonist upon arrival in Ishtalika, a melting pot of technology and diverse races. Elves, beastmen, humans coexist in harmony. So many surprising things in Ishtalika, he marvels, signaling the onset of thrilling encounters in a land rich with amalgamated cultures. Gazing upon the sprawling city of Ishtalika, characters stand in awe. So this is Ishtalika, they remark. The sense of a grand new adventure is palpable as they take in the magnificent view, signaling a story chapter filled with promise and discovery in this vast, unfamiliar place. Christina Wernstein, the Imperial Guard Knight Vice Captain, triumphantly returns. To the casual observer, she exudes authority, yet whispers find her slightly flustered. She might look dignified, but she is a little ditzy, you know? Someone comments, while another admires, Chris San looks so cool. The stern command, please proceed, carefully with your legs, is humorously cut short as we witness a moment of charming clumsiness from Christina herself. A palatial corridor sets the stage. The lead girl recoils from a teasing friend's jest, unable to shake the past shadow. Nearby, Chris confronts inner turmoil, her father's sudden message looming heavy, a secret kept close. The tale hints at personal battles and hidden dialogues yet to unfurl. March's directive for normalcy hints at secrets amidst the nobility. One character reflects on her instruction, fearing personal offense. Another comforts, noting the king's need for undisturbed work. A maternal figure emerges, evoking curiosity and mixed emotions with her history of care and imposing presence. The promise of an introduction builds anticipation. Hesitant at the king's door, the group debates, until the determined Olivia boldly enters, declaring, I have come home, father, amidst a council meeting. Her sudden arrival startles her mother, marking an unexpected family reunion. Startled, the protagonist comes face to face with majesty, the king of Ishtalika. A moment-defining destiny climax looms. Ain stands tense as he faces an immediate royal audience. The king, surprised by Ain's presence, ponders the unforeseen arrival, while Ain feels the weight of the king's aura, a palpable pressure in the air. In a tense encounter, a nervous young man named Ain meets a distinguished figure, nervously stuttering his introduction. He's visibly shaken, voice faltering under the gaze of the stoic king. The woman beside Ain gives a supportive tap, encouraging his polite greeting. The king acknowledges Ain's former family name, Round Heart, setting the stage for a tale of legacy and honor. In a moment of revelation, the majestic King Silvered of Ishtalika introduces himself to a young, astonished boy, disclosing that he is also his grandfather. The king's aide shares their long-awaited anticipation to meet, as the king's gentle smile warms the atmosphere. Lloyd Galatia, the Grand Marshal, vows to sacrifice his life for Ishtalika's peace, while Ain senses a deeper connection rooted in their shared family name, hinting at a rich, unfolding history. Olivia reveals her divorce, marking a personal turning point. A heartbreakingly honest plea emerges from an older man, demanding her reasons. Contrastingly, a rugged character, Lloyd, receives an absurd yet earnest request for a punch, imbuing the moment with stark emotional contrasts. In a moment of revelation, Olivia articulates her belief that Ain's happiness was unattainable under existing circumstances, laying bare her profound reasoning. Authority resonates in her voice, compelling Chris to enact a swift postponement of their council, setting a tone of urgency and importance. The gathering is shrouded in secrecy, as an order is issued to keep the happenings confidential. Tension mounts as a decisive command is given to convene Warren and Kadama, hinting at a gathering of pivotal characters for a grave discussion. In a tension-filled chamber, characters brace against an ominous vibe, manifesting as a palpable, dangerous aura. The central figure, Lloyd, exudes confidence, downplaying the veteran Logastono's prowess with a dismissive remark on the impending clash. His words hang with an icy determination as preparation for an expedition looms, a test of mettle and strategy that sets the stage for a critical confrontation. A concerned Kadima pleads for her father's trust in Haim, while the kingdom's edict on non-invasion and the archaic inheritance rules are criticized. The talking cat, revealed as the first princess, underscores the unfairness as Kadima seeks to enlighten Ain on the truth. Prime Minister Lark of Ishtalika unveils a marriage's secret motive to acquire Haim's coveted sea crystal, a magical resource forged from oceanic monsters' bones, a cornerstone of Ishtalika's arcane arsenal. In Ishtalika, a dilemma arises. Their magic tools, reliant on special sea crystals for power, face a shortage due to depleted reserves. This crisis compels them to seek resources abroad, revealing the dependence of their magical economy on these crystals. A solemn vow is struck. A young heir, Ain, is promised a duke's title upon adulthood, intertwining his fate with the nation's duty to safeguard the mystical Heim, and hinting at matrimonial alliances woven into the fabric of politics. An air of urgency grips the council as sea crystals become the focus amidst an impending sea dragon threat. The rulers grapple with decisions. Familial safety weighs heavily on them. Amidst the chaos, a resolved voice cuts through. There's a hint of a plan in her declaration of duty, hinting at once-held royal ties, unwavering despite personal tribulations. Tension swirls, marked by surprise and unspoken histories. In a shadowed council chamber, an elder advisor reveals a strategic move to secure new suppliers, acknowledged by the leader. The surprise comes when a hidden figure, Oliva-sama, is shown to be the mastermind orchestrating events under the radar, operating through a front organization. The shock climax. Sea crystals, normally deep beneath the ocean, are rising, an unforeseen and dramatic turn in the narrative. Reflecting on his mother's past, a child recounts her dedication and society's adoration, noting her sacrifice of personal time amidst her saintly reputation. Guilt and resolve ripple across the page as a teary-eyed youth struggles with unpayable debt to a mother's love, apologizing to Olmia. Bitter resolve hardens. Yet, I never could pay back what mother has done for me. A hand slides a cup. The response is gentle refusal. No, you don't have to. Loyalty runs deep, with a warrior's creed voiced. If it's for him, I could do anything. The cat-like figure affirms, Ain is my everything. An elder's wisdom seals the sentiment. No matter how harsh things are, the gravity of duty and affection binds them all. In a tender moment, a young woman wraps her arms around a boy, her face a mixture of relief and affection as she expresses her gratitude. I'm really glad I could meet him. The boy, caught in the warmth of her embrace, appears surprised yet touched by the sincere sentiment, hinting at a deep, shared connection that has shaped both their lives. A young warrior brims with astonishment, Olivia's growth acknowledged. Olivia-sama has not only become prettier, but also stronger, a companion beams. Their valor impresses even royalty, securing the queen's favor. I have asked the queen and received her permission, boasts a wise old man, holding a significant document. To reward Olivia's hard work, they decide, amid laughter and pride. In a regal chamber, a momentous signing is underway. The solemn king, with a commanding presence, oversees the proceedings alongside a cheerful cat-like creature. A dignified woman delicately places ink to paper, initiating an alliance as an awestruck youth looks on. Warren and Laiadono's signatures are to follow, sealing their fates in the strokes of tradition. As the witness, a voice declares, marking the gravity of the act, a page in their histories written. In a solemn declaration, Silvered von Ishtalika grants Ain official royalty status of Ishtalika, asserting his personal conviction. The scene embodies a pivotal change, as Ain's new reality far surpasses what could be dismissed as mere fantasy or illusion. In a poignant revelation, Ain von Ishtalika reflects on a past filled with dismissal despite earnest efforts. Suddenly, an intense proclamation of their name underscores a dramatic shift. In a majestic proclamation, I appoint you to be the crown prince, echoes, sealing the fate of the young boy before us. His awestruck face captures the weight of his new title as the heir apparent to the unmatched great kingdom. With a mix of surprise and responsibility, the boy's journey to legend unfurls. The legend starts here. The promise of his tale beckons us forward, to be continued. Capital city Ishtalika buzzes with the news of Olivia's divorce and return, bringing her son Ain to the forefront, now in line for the crown. Curiosity and anticipation fill the air as citizens ponder Ain's character. A young swordsman, Ain gracefully disarms the imposing Grand Marshal Lloyd Galatia, who praises Ain's progress in sword fighting to a bystander. Ain humbly accepts the compliment, yet shares his unease, conflicted that his novice brother could defeat the current me with ease. In a silent reflection, the protagonist grapples with self-doubt about their royal legitimacy, haunted by an unrequited quest for paternal approval and the gnawing question of their worthiness as heir. Meanwhile, an older, armored figure looks on wordlessly, his stern silence a weighty echo to the protagonist's inner turmoil. Lightning crackles, tension mounts. "Ah, when did?" mutters a surprised figure, eyes on the young Ain-sama, whose garments whisper a hastily told tale of recent strife. "Please stand still for a moment," implores the towering Lloyd-san, his gaze locked onto the torn vestiges of a battle barely concealed. Fabric gives way with a determined pull, the sound resonating with the threads of their fates entwined. "Lloyd-san, what are you?" Ain's voice trails off, uncertainty looming as large as the figure before him. Shocked, Hero faces the enigmatic figure whose mere presence warps reality, blades and fists frozen mid-assault. Huh, the torn part is fixed instantly. His shirt miraculously mends, an awe-filled whisper amidst the chaos revealing the figure's mysterious power. Grand Marshal reveals his unique birth skill sewing, defying stereotypes with pride. His ascent to high rank despite the modest skill speaks volumes of his determination. A stark juxtaposition, sewing versus warfare, leaves Ains speechless. In a moment of mentorship, a seasoned warrior instills wisdom in his young apprentice, reinforcing that diligent effort is the key to overcoming obstacles. As the young pupil, Ain-sama, listens intently, the mentor assures with a confident grin that persistent dedication will ultimately render any doubts meaningless. In the background, a peculiar chant of nya emanates, adding a layer of intrigue or comedy to the scene. Surprise etches on a young man's face as Ain, cat-eared and sprightly, pops up with a playful nya, causing dismay. "Kadima-san?" he gasps, startled by her sudden presence. In the next moment, Lloyd bursts in, urgency in his voice. "Lloyd, I'm borrowing Ain for a moment." His declaration leaves the young man befuddled. "Why?" "What are you?" as Ain gets whisked away, leaving behind a trail of bewilderment and unanswered questions. Intrigue envelops the room as the character, under the looming presence of a great skeletal decor, voices a simple, questioning, "So?" From the opposing chair, another character confronts their unexpected situation with, "Why am I being abducted by Kadima-san?" The atmosphere lightens as a third cat-eared individual reacts with amusement to the explanation given, acknowledging, "Ooh-ah, what a splendid explanation." The narrative tightens with curiosity as it's revealed that the abduction is an investigative endeavor. It's to examine what Olivia has asked me to. This disclosure teases a deeper plotline, guided by a character named Olivia, setting the stage for unfolding mystery. Kadima's amiable vibe warms the conversation over tea. Ain's camaraderie with her seems natural. Nia, the cat-like figure, asks Ain for his status card, revealing a significant rise in his stats, hinting at a potent legacy. Astonishment washes over Ain, while Nia points out his absorb skill, a key to untapped potential. In a surprising revelation, a character joyfully claims another's ability to grow roots as proof of lineage, likening this trait to that of a dryad. Disbelief and humor ensue as the latter struggles to grasp the fantastical comparison, sparking laughter over the newfound identity amidst the shock. In a diverse realm, where royal bloodlines meld with various races, a particular lineage boasts a gacha-like system for their offspring's race. The characters ponder over the unpredictable nature of their descendants' racial traits, delving into the past where Asthalika's royals were not confined to a single race. Amid this discussion, a character adorned with cat-like features, the Kate Sith, playfully ponders the mystery of childbirth's racial outcome while a dryad listens intently. In a twist, the Kate Sith hints at a peculiar growth in status, a young boy's development soaring beyond the normal, suggesting he has been unwittingly siphoning the mystic essence of magic stones. The boy's startled gaze captures the gravity of this unexpected revelation. In a moment of discovery, a feline-eared girl shares her hypothesis. Magic stones that poison humans offer monsters strength. She turns to Ain, whose toxin decomposition EX might handle this threat. A shared memory of a magic stone's sweet scent reveals an impulsive taste test, now a concerning thought. Curiosity hangs in the air as Ain silently contemplates, engaging in the enigma of the stone. A revelation unfolds. Ain-sama unintentionally absorbed the magic stone within the concerned Chris-san, leaving her astonished. In this moment of discovery, Chris-san clarifies her identity, an elf, dispelling the misconception of possessing a magic stone, a trait known to demi-humans. Concern grips Ain-sama upon realizing all demi-humans harbor such stones within. Revelations unfurl as Chris-san clarifies her trip wasn't due to clumsiness, but a mysterious lethargy. Meanwhile, the concerned group speculates about the potential risk to Chris's magic stone with reassurance that her life isn't in danger. An experiment to test a hypothesis is suggested. The plot thickens. In a mystical shop, an anxious customer learns of his task. He must absorb a staggering array of magic stones, priced at 5,000 to a lofty 90,000 gold. The cat-eared clerk watches with a mix of surprise and admiration as the customer unflinchingly consumes a precious stone, opting for the more affordable option, a small yet significant victory on his magical journey. Curiosity leads Ain to taste the high-grade magic stone, igniting a reaction that dulls its luster. Alarmed, a companion notices Ain's distress as he reels from the flavor likened to walnut, much to his distaste and a dryad's confusion. A spirited explanation unfolds as one character clarifies the magical system. Magic stones determine one's status, with quality affecting the cap increase. Another character, Ain, reflects on a thick fog skill from a defeated high-grade monster, hinting at ever more complex magic in their world. A young girl queries her resilience to a toxin, while her mother, exuding warmth, explains its benefits to pain and immunity. A feline figure awaits entry, respectfully addressing her as One-sama. Olivia, reassured by the test results, greets Ain with a heartfelt hug despite onlookers' gazes, a moment of tenderness in stark contrast to the stern presence of their waiting father, a figure of authority and expectation. The scene shifts to familial respect as Ain apologizes for the delay, hinting at a complex, dutiful relationship. Upon entering the grand hall with its imposing stained glass, the sense of awe is palpable. "Grandfather, just what is?" a young boy's voice trails off in wonder. The majesty of the room unfolds as, "It's the castle's treasure room," a woman's figure explains, cloaked in mystery and tradition, a haven of wonders silently awaiting its heirs. Tension builds as the group, led by a noble figure, approaches the treasure room amid deep rumbles. Sensing the gravity, a young lad, Ain, questions their destination. The noble reveals that Olivia sought to make amends with a token of apology and gratitude for Ain's trials, sparking a mix of astonishment and curiosity in the young hero's eyes. What significant gift could Olivia have possibly bequeathed to Ain in this opulent stronghold? In a flashback, a narrator recounts the emergence of a fearsome demon lord 500 years ago on the Ishtar continent, alongside his terrifying henchman, Dullahan. This fearsome warrior, known to cleave the very heavens, served the Lord's devastating crusade. We're glimpsed a potent artifact, Ishitalika's national treasure, Dullahan's magic stone, now presented to a wide-eyed youth, a formidable legacy handed to an uncertain successor. On this page, we witness a moment of revelation and subtle excitement. The central character, Ain, is visibly astonished as Olivia, a figure of grace and poise, elegantly recounts the tale of their legendary ancestor, the first king who defeated a demon and united the kingdom. As Olivia speaks, Ain's heart races and a peculiar warmth takes over, a response to the heroic saga, perhaps hinting at his own destiny. Meanwhile, Olivia's casual touch on a prized artifact, referred to as a mere treasure among many, sparks a zealous response from an attendant who values its significance. The artifact grips Ain's attention, leading to a potent mix of awe and a burgeoning sense of purpose. In an opulent hall, a young man approaches regal figures, his footsteps echoing with purpose. Olivia watches, a hint of concern on her face as a robed elder cautions, "Don't get any closer, Olivia. You will be affected by its magic power." Anticipation and caution mingle in the air. Ain stands before a mystical, radiant crystal, sensing its vast power. "Here I go," he resolves, touching the gem as it pulsates with energy. "I can feel the enormous power coming from it." Observers are struck with awe. "So that's Ain's power," they exclaim, recognizing no poison emanates from the magic stone. Abruptly, a voice breaks the tension. "You've returned?" signaling an unexpected twist. Amidst a maelstrom, confusion takes hold. A whirlwind of surprise ensnares our hero. The elder protective commands Olivia, "Stay behind me." Fear grips her eyes as she utters Ain. A crisis unfolds. Shock grips our protagonist as an uncontrollable power surges within, questioning its mysterious origin. A mentor cries out in alarm, urging an immediate release of the ominous force as tensions crescendo. In the heat of a mystical battle, a fierce warrior with wind-swept hair summons an electric surge, channeling it through an ornate artifact. A crackling energy envelops him, as if he's harnessing the raw power of a storm contained in his grasp. Below, his adversary, clad in regal robes, grimaces in pain, eyes alight with shock and awe. The commotion reflects in the eyes of a young woman by his side, who watches the conflict unfold with bated breath. Their world is in turmoil, the warrior's power threatening to sweep away all in its path. A blinding burst engulfs the arena, as onlookers question the climax of a titanic clash. Tension hangs, awaiting the aftermath. Electric tension crackles as a cloaked figure invokes Ain, hinting at a brewing storm of power, while a young girl's awestruck A underscores the gravity of the unfolding scene. Ain von Ishtalika, the crown prince, exudes shock as his powers surge uncontrollably. His status screen flashes impressively upgraded attributes, symbolizing his explosive growth. Overflowing with power, his realization echoes, marking a pivotal transformation. At Auguste Archduke's residence, under an ethereal moonlit sky, a poignant moment unfolds. A young woman, her hair whisked by the gentle night breeze, gazes into the vast heavens with determination. Clenching a handkerchief tightly, she whispers a vow to herself, "I will surely meet you again someday," as if casting her unwavering resolve across the endless tapestry of stars. Her silhouette, etched against the moon's glow, portrays a silent promise of reunion, echoing the depths of her heart's yearning. Under the luminous moon, a girl's tender touch graces a crystal, her affection palpable. The knight is still outside the magic stone shop as she laments, "It's so unfair," yearning for the one who vanished just after gifting her such a precious token, a symbol of unspoken words and emotions suspended. Lady Klon's diligence shines as she completes a week's homework in 2 days, requesting even more challenging tasks with a confident smile. Her dedication impresses her attendant. Determined to prove her worth, she vows to improve for Ain, pondering the immense task ahead. The maid, shocked by the workload, conveys a grand message and a mysterious letter from the Grandmaster, prompting curiosity and mild exasperation. As Lady Klon frets over a perfect paper for a letter, her fervor eclipses homework urgency, leaving her confidant bemused. With a giggle, the confidant remarks on Klon's fluster, a rare sight. Klon ponders over her letter's contents, feeling the weight of writing to a man for the first time. In a poignant encounter, Ain, a young girl with pressing concerns, rushes to meet the Grandmaster, urged on by a concerned bystander. She carries a heavy heart, thoughts she yearns to share with someone unseen. Reflected in her words, "I want to talk about so many things." The solitary moon hangs in the sky, a silent witness to her inner turmoil as she wonders about another's doings, her longing to connect palpable in the night air. In a grand hall, Ain's newfound strength, amplified by absorbing a national treasure, draws awe. A mentor warns of humility, urging Ain to become a worthy vessel for such mighty power. "Well then," marks a pivotal juncture, hinting at challenges ahead. In a somber revelation, Olivia reflects on the tangled web of motives behind her divorce. She confronts an accusation, admitting to her strategic foresight given Ain's secret power. Her narrative portrays a past trust eroded by loss, building tension and uncertainty within her role in royalty. Olivia's poignant confession resonates deeply as she reveals she lacked the courage to fully embrace her nurture bonds in Logos. Her admission of birthing Ain as a dryad adds layers to her already complex character. A troubled father apologizes, hinting at fractured family dynamics and regret over past decisions. In an opulent chamber, Ain enters a solemn moment with Olmia under the concerned gaze of a regal figure. "Ain, I have something to discuss with Olmia," the figure states, a mix of command and caution in their voice. Ain, with a hint of reluctance, acknowledges, "I got it." As he departs, the grandeur of the surroundings, a sprawling view of palatial gardens and spires, contrasts the intimacy of the pending conversation, foreshadowing a transition from innocent bystander to a bearer of untold truths. At a dignified gathering, a revelation unfolds about a political marriage mistake, entwining royalty and the feline-like Olivia Sama. Amidst confusion, a comedic twist clarifies a term's sensitive meaning, lightening the mood. Revealing the unique bonds of dryads, the insightful character shares that these beings form a lifelong connection with a single partner, a sacred tie that is both their strength and romantic destiny. A startled companion, grapples with the gravity of such a commitment. The narrative deepens as it's disclosed that dryads can only bear offspring with aid from an other gender partner, hinting at complex societal norms and personal choices within their culture. The page ends with a poignant personal reflection, stirring curiosity about the speaker's own emotional journey and connections. A reveal shakes Ain, crafted from Olivia alone, her essence his sole origin. Elders explain Dryad's hypnotic skills for royal duty, yet Olivia's hesitation to bear offspring is felt. Regret fills the advisor, urging Ain's understanding for Olivia's tough choice and her flight. In a moment of reflection, Ain dismisses the judgments of others regarding Olivia, his mother, finding solace that she's freed from the constraints of faith. Legal intricacies surface, stressing Olivia's child, and must inherit Roundheart leadership. As tension subsides, hunger emerges, highlighted by a comedic stomach growl, juxtaposing the earlier gravity. Relief is shared, affirming Olivia's untarnished reputation. A sage warns about the Demon King's magic stone, a national treasure not to be touched. Shock registers on the listeners' faces. The mention of the Demon King, an ancient adversary, raises the stakes, hinting at a dangerous power. An elder cautions Ain about an unintentional hunger that could lead to the magic stone's absorption. The narrative reinforces the stone's allure and danger, central to this unfolding tale. In an elegant chamber, a young protagonist is schooled on the lore of a mighty champion, the kingdom's paragon of virtue and power, their heroic deeds earning them universal admiration. A sage old figure confirms the champion's grand renown spans across nations, while the tension in the protagonist's grip speaks volumes of their internal strife, mirroring the unspoken weight of legacy and expectation. The questioning gaze of a curious onlooker underscores the momentous journey that lies ahead. In a moment of introspection, a character grapples with self-worth, reflecting on a mother's sacrifices and longing to prove their true value to the Roundheart family. The magic stone's role looms large as a source of status, yet inner turmoil persists. Amidst the grandeur of a regal hall, a fervent proclamation echoes as a determined youth aspires to equal the legendary first king. I want to become a great king, someone who can match the first king. Emotions surge as ambition burns bright. A respectful dialogue unfolds as Ainsama humbly seeks guidance, reassured by the elder's earnest to aid his quest. A mentorship bond strengthens, promising rigorous studies ahead. In a lively laboratory, a girl with feline features exuberantly volunteers to analyze Ain's mysterious power, ushering in a moment of comic relief with her playful, cat-like Nia. The young boy protests, but is cut off amidst her enthusiastic declaration. The scene shifts to a contemplative moment, with another character observing Ain from a distance, musing on the striking resemblance Ain bears to someone else, hinting at a deeper connection yet to be unveiled. An elder gazes on with a knowing smile, indicating a silent acknowledgement of an unspoken truth, leaving an air of anticipation for the revelations to come. Summer's embrace transforms Ishitalika, a serene view contrasting with the protagonist's nostalgic revelation. It's been 8 months since arrival. A character named Ainsama commands focus, anticipation hanging on their next move. In a shadowed forest, wary eyes lock onto a terrifying truth. Their training to battle the forest beasts begins now, fraught with real peril. The urgent warning hangs heavy. They will really try to kill you. Determination meets fear. An earnest yes seals their fateful pledge. Confronted by a menacing forest rat, Ainsama bravely steps forward to face the creature alone. Despite Krisan's offer, Ain chooses to strategize solo. The beast's fangs and claws loom threateningly as Ainsama's companions encourage his valor. It's time for Ainsama's inaugural battle. Please do your best, Ainsama, echoes with support. In a sudden, tense encounter, the protagonist dashes away from the screeching menace of a wild beast, its jaws agape in a ferocious onslaught. Forced into flight, the character's expression shifts to a mix of determination and alarm as they evade their predator's grasp amidst the rustling wilderness. The chase brews with urgency. The bottom panel captures a pivotal moment, their safety momentarily uncertain, the rhythm of pursuit marked by the flap-flap of wings signaling either danger's approach or escape's chance. Facing a menacing beast, the resolute hero exclaims confidence in their might. I guess I can handle this much. The tension climbs as eyes lock, and with a fierce cry, "Let's keep on going!" the battle rages on, showcasing a display of courage and relentless willpower. Victory is at hand as our heroes stand amid a pile of defeated monsters, the battle's ease bringing laughter and confidence. Ainsama's prowess rivals that of the castle's elite, one declares, admiration clear. Yet the wise voice of caution speaks through the seasoned fighter. Don't let your guard down. Even in triumph, the path forward demands vigilance, a sentiment echoed with a mysterious foreboding, however, indicating that challenges still lurk in the shadows. In a fierce clash, the young hero confronts the menacing beast with resolute courage, their sword cutting through air and darkness. Onlookers gasp, faces etched with mixed awe and fear as the battle teeters on the edge of a knife. "Ooh," escapes one, while the hero's swift swish slices, a pivotal moment frozen in ink and will. Revealing his unique phantom hand ability, the character eyes the shimmering essence of Dullahan's power, a testament to skill honed over 8 grueling months. Custom-crafted gear in hand, he unveils his control over the weapon's form, a subtle yet potent manipulation of its properties. A shadowy force strikes, its impact marked by a haunting stab and pigya. In the tense aftermath, a central character acknowledges a dangerous new reality. They face the pitch-black straw, an entity that can devour magic stones, even from the living. The gravitas deepens as a conversing pair reflect on the implications, with one feeling unease about the straw while the other muses about its potential growth. The scene shifts, its levity restored by a young character whimsically savoring a taste that grows richer with a direct lick, oblivious to the looming threat that just stirred their comrades into action. A journey unfolds as our protagonists ride through a bustling town, their eyes caught by Majalis, a renowned magic stone shop. A knowledgeable companion shares its prestige, noting even the castle procures its mystic stones there, piquing our young hero's interest. An offer to explore its wonders is met with awestruck excitement. For real? On a quaint street corner, a horse-drawn carriage retreats, harboring secrets yet to unfold. Chris, garbed in uniform, is entrusted with Ainsama's safety, a heavy burden veiled in secrecy. With spirited resolve, a young companion vows silence, their bond framed by the solemnity of unseen dangers. As the door opens, surprise flickers across faces, a silent exchange laden with the weight of untold stories. In an opulent jewelry store, a flamboyant shopkeeper greets a customer with a striking, enigmatic smile, saying, "Welcome there, my little customer." Tension hangs in the air as the character's heavily applied makeup and sleek attire hint at a larger-than-life personality, possibly foreshadowing an extravagant or deceptive encounter. To be continued teases more to unravel in this stylish setting.